YouTube, hello, it is John Davis with Laughlin Highlands Farm, coming to you from the workshop today because I have a new helmet. The things I get excited about living in the country on a farm. I have a new helmet, which is pretty awesome. I want to be very upfront and tell you I am not sponsored by Milwaukee. I went to the store just like everybody else and bought this all by myself. That said, if Milwaukee wants to sponsor me, that would be cool too. Hint, hint, hint. But, I think I need to get a few more subscribers than 500. Which, by the way, like and subscribe. That helps us grow our farm. We're a fourth generation family farm, trying to do the thing with content creation to support our online store so we can sell more meat and ship it to all 48 states. So like and subscribe. It really does help us out. I'm a real person. I'm not AI. Obviously, I think AI would be a lot smarter. So anyway, I got a new chainsaw helmet. Chainsaw helmets are super important. I wanted to show it off real quick. It is a Milwaukee brand. I always forget about Milwaukee because I think of Milwaukee making these things, right? It is physically impossible for a man to pick up a drill without hitting the trigger. I think of Milwaukee for drills, but they make literally everything that is battery powered and not battery powered, and they make some nice stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to show you this new helmet and kind of show it off a little bit, show you some features of it, and then we'll go from there. First and foremost, why do I wear a chainsaw helmet? Quick story, okay? Oh gosh, a few years ago, I did not always wear a chainsaw helmet, and I was out cutting down a dead tree, which is like the most dangerous type of tree to cut down for this reason. And I took out my hatchet that I carry with me, right, and my feller's belt that you guys have seen. And with a dead tree, it's a good habit to go up to the tree and knock the tree with the hatchet so that you can tell if it's hollow or not. Because a hollow tree, especially if it's a rotten one, is a much different animal to cut down than a tree that is living or one that's solid and dead. So I go up and I knock the tree, and the next thing I know, I'm laying on the ground like, what just happened, right? When I knocked that tree, a dead branch that was up in the crown, me knocking it with the hatchet was enough to break that thing free, and this branch, about yay big around, luckily it was just a small section of it, but that thing came down out of the tree and clonked me dead center in the head. Now, I got a hard head, just ask the people who know me, but it ain't that hard, and if that branch had anything sticking out of it, there's a pretty darn good chance it could have, put a hole in my head, and I don't know much about the medical stuff and the doctoring. From what I understand, having an extra hole in your head is not a good thing, right? So I did, that was a wake-up call, obviously, and then I did a little bit more talking to people and digging around, and apparently, there's a reason that professional tree fellers wear helmets because, stuff falls out of trees all the time. Who would have thunk it, right? So PPE is not just for the safety sallies. Apparently it's a real thing. I dodged the bullet that time. Never again. The first helmet I bought was actually this guy. This is a Stihl Promark helmet, and it served me well for a number of years. I've got the little GoPro mount on the top of it. It's got the integrated ear pro, and it used to have, you can see where it broke off, right? It used to have a screen that goes down over the front. So I wear safety glasses when I cut, but having a screen is really, really nice. Sometimes things kick up, like, the chain will grab a piece of bark or something, and it can kick back towards your face pretty quick. It's nice to have a screen there. I still wear iPro under the screen, but that's more for dust and small chips and that type of thing. Having something come back and whack you in the face never feels great. Also, if you're cutting brush, which I do a ton of because it feels like we're always clearing land, that's all we do. When you're clearing brush, having a screen so you can walk through brush and not get whacked in the face with sticks is like freaking awesome. I don't like getting whacked in the face with sticks. It's not cool. Anyway, this helmet served me well for years. There are some things I don't like about this helmet, and I didn't really know that there were other forestry helmets. Now, I know there's like all kinds of boutique brands for you arborists and professional tree cutters and all that. You're like, why didn't you go to a website, blah, blah, blah? But I know, okay? I live in the industrial world. I live in the farm world. I don't always think of going to like arborist site or whatever it is, to look for stuff. First and foremost, the thing I don't like about this helmet is that the face screen broke off, like in year one of owning it. That kind of sucks. And as far as I know, there's really no way to get, maybe you can buy another face screen and I don't know, but it's not very skookum. It's not very robust. Those clips are kind of chintzy. All right, and that thing just kind of busts it right off. I don't like that. Secondly, these Ear Pro, they look like they would offer a lot of audio protection, ear protection. They most definitely do not. I don't know what is going on with these things. They do filter out some noise, and I'm sure because it says NRR 25, so maybe that's like a 25 decibel noise reduction or something. I'm sure they work great. Sort of. I'm sure they meet some type of OSHA standard. I'll tell you though, when I'm running like the wood chipper, you've seen in videos on the back of the tractor, I don't know what it is about these things, but I swear that they amplify the noise of the wood chipper. Maybe it's like the harmonics or the low frequency or whatever. It freaking makes it louder, and my ears ring when I wear these. So my AirPods, my little, Apple's unintentional hearing protection, these guys, which are actually freaking fantastic as, like a first stage hearing protection, those things work better than the Ear Pro on the Stihl helmet. So I don't like the Ear Pro. I pretty much never wear it. I wear my AirPods or I'll wear earplugs. That kind of sucks. Fast forward to now, this chainsaw helmet, I've about had the end of it. I'm done with cheap chainsaw helmets. The pads on the inside of it are starting to get gross, and I'm a yuppie, right? So I don't want like gross pads in my helmet. Who does that? So I start going out and shopping for helmets. And I find out that Milwaukee makes a pretty sweet helmet. So this is the Milwaukee Bolt Helmet System. You can get a bunch of accessories for it, which I did. So you get the base helmet in whatever color you want, right? You get this super skookum face screen, and that is metal mesh on the front, which is replaceable. It's got screws on the inside, so you can, no, I take that back. It's riveted on the inside. Okay, fine. You can just buy a new screen. That's cool. And you can buy a new screen at freaking Home Depot. You don't have to go to like a specialized steel dealer to do it. But it's got this really nice screen here. It's got a mount for a headlamp on the front, which oftentimes I will cut until it gets not super dark, because that's not safe, but having a headlamp is nice. Or if you get into a space where it's dark. And the Ear Pro actually works freaking well. Like, I would shoot guns with this Ear Pro on. It's that good. Not to mention, the suspension system and the padding on the inside is fantastic. Now, it does have a full chin strap on it, which, oh, I forgot to say, it also has like a legit helmet tightening system like you would have on any other awesome helmet, okay? So you put this fella on, you can wear the chin strap if you want to, tighten down with the rotator in the back, and this thing is like a football helmet. Like it's on there, right? Get good coverage from the screen. Ear Pro rotates down. And I mean, I feel like I am inside of a like a sealed box. This Ear Pro is so good. And of course, you can flip the Ear Pro up and back so you can talk to other people you're working with and do whatever else. This thing's awesome. It's a really, really nice helmet. I paid, let me see here. I paid $189.94 from the Home Despot for it. And that's, again, no discounts. I'm not sponsored by Milwaukee or anything else, but I like it. I like it a lot better than the Stihl helmet. I'm sorry. I love Stihl chainsaws. I've got 2 of them, as you've seen. I modified my 462. I love it so much. I mean, they just make great stuff, man. But I'm telling you, the PPE, I think Milwaukee's got this one locked down. Not to mention, as I go on about this, venting. There's venting in the top of the helmet. This brain bucket from Milwaukee has no vents in it. Doesn't matter in the winter, but holy moly, if you're cutting when it's warm outside, having some frickin' vents is like a nice thing. So anyway, that's the Milwaukee Promark, or I'm sorry, Bolt helmet set up for doing forestry work or outside work. I guess you could weed whip in it too with that screen on it. I think it's pretty cool. $189. I don't know what the Stihl helmet costs. Probably not $189. I don't know. That thing's probably half the price if I had to guess. But folks, you get what you pay for. Buy once, cry once. This is a safety thing. If you have safety gear that's not comfortable, you're not going to wear it. So buy the good stuff. Frickin' wear it. Don't cheap out on it. It's your life. Don't put a hole in your head. God gave you, what, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes. Don't put an 8th one in there. Doesn't need it. So John Davis, Laughlin Highlands Farm. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very, very much. God bless you. Please pray for us, and we will pray for you. And again, please like and subscribe. Check out our farm store at LaughlinHighlandsFarm.com, and have a great week.